The way you stop negativity affecting you is to connect to the present moment. And even in the present moment you experience negativity, allow it, okay? Allow it. Remember, negativity is a thought in your head, is not who you are, okay? Good morning from Dubai, and good morning. How to feel that we are something. Shad, this has to do probably with feeling worthy, and that's exactly what we're going to address today. So please stick around. How old are you? I am 42, you guys. I am 42. Because I'm going to school, record your video. Maria, please go to my profile. You see my YouTube link. Subscribe. So click on the Instagram icon. You'll have my YouTube channel there. Subscribe, because all these videos I post them on my YouTube. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube link. Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning from Lebanon, Nadine. Fantastic. And be sure to follow me. I love your earrings. Thank you. I got them in Portugal actually, and absolutely love them. They're made out of wood and they're weightless. Good morning, and good morning Mustafa from Saudi. Beautiful. Bashair, good morning. Fantastic. I hear that we are not let me see, our thoughts all the time, but how come? Okay, so how come? Okay, let me give you an example. I'll give you an example of how you're not your thoughts. So this is a card. This card contains a question. The question is, what is the outcome of your desire? So I'm reading this. I'm reading a message from a card. I am not the card. I'm just reading the message on a card. Equally, your thoughts, imagine your thoughts like multiple cards, so multiple cards in your mind. That's how you are not your thoughts, because your thought is nothing but a card with words, is not who you are. I'm Romanian, I'm a professional coach, I'm based in Dubai. I work with entrepreneurs, with CEOs, with business owners, with tech entrepreneurs, and I'm also a TikTok coach. I'm super excited to be here. I want to welcome you today. I want to remind you that you are here with a purpose, you're shining light, you're a superstar, and I'm here to support you. I'm Maha from Saudi, and I want to know you. QQX, wonderful. So stick around, because we are going to touch the topic of worthiness. Thank you, Hat. Thank you for your gift. Thank you. You are adorable. You are adorable. Thank you for being here. So I am here to remind you guys, Maha from Saudi. Fantastic, Maha. To find you in my morning, there is a message from the life. User, take that message and run with it. Make sure you shine today. Make sure you're doing your best. Make sure you're amazing. Make sure you're all of those things, right? What advice you give someone love another one but heartbroken? Faiza, girl, listen to me. If they don't value enough, they have no place in your life. If they don't value enough, they have no place in your life, right? And how are you? I'm very good. Most of your followers from Saudi. Oh wow, I'm so super blessed. I'm so excited. Welcome to all the Saudi extremely amazing people here. And I hope I have enough entrepreneurs in the audience. You're a treasure from Saudi. You are RWN. You make me feel good, so thank you. You are make me feel good by being here, Noura. You're amazing. Mom, I do not speak Arabic. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Sandra, good morning from Lebanon. Good morning. You, QQX, you are beautiful. I'm very good, Sad. How are you? From Bahrain. Thank you. Hi, good morning from Dubai, Rajesh. Wonderful. You're a comfort person. I hope I'm a transformational person. I love you right back, LL10. You're pretty, Mom. So are you. All right, you guys. So I hope, let me get a sense of good morning from Riyadh. You're beautiful. So are you from KSA. Fantastic. I'm so excited you guys are here. I'm tired from life and from college. Any advice? Yes, nobody 5747. When you're tired of life, okay, son, thank you so much. You know what my mom would say when I would tell her that I'm tired of something? And her answer would annoy the hell out of me. Whenever I would say, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm tired of doing this. Thank you, son, for your rose. Thank you. You know what she would tell me? She would tell me, sit down and have a glass of water. Like, I would get so annoyed. anything. I'm tired of school. I remember I'm so tired of work and whatever. My mom would say, sit down and have a glass. Thank you, Hat. Thank you so much for your rose. Sit down and have a glass of water. And I hated that answer. But funny enough, being a professional coach right now, thank you, Hat, and really having worked with so many high performers and high achievers, very, very successful people for many years now, what I understand is that when you feel tired, what successful people do from the rest of us is that they recognize that they've reached their overwhelmed limit and they literally take a break. And the equal of sitting down and having a glass of water is recognizing that you're pushing against your overwhelm and saying, right, I'm recognizing my limit, let me take a break. So if you're fed up with school, if you're fed up with life, if you're fed up, take a break, literally, for a few hours, for a day. Change the scenario. Stop, pause, remove yourself, go into nature, take a breath, do a prayer, do a meditation, thank you so much, Hat, allow new ideas coming into your life. Thank you, Hat, thank you for your heart, you're very kind. You explore good. Thank you so much. Come celebrate the Riyadh season. I'd love to. I've been actually to Saudi. It's amazing. My parents are getting old and fragile, and seeing them getting weaker and all this harming my mental health. All right, Saif, we're all going through that. All of us. There is not one person who's not going through that with their parents. And what's hurting you? It's not them getting old, because that's the cycle of life. It's you not wanting to accept that. So you're attaching yourself too much to them. And your attachment is what is hurting you, and it's hurting them. Because we all know we have our cycles of life. But when they are on the descent, they're going to transitions, whenever their turns come to a different level, to a different world, they want to know that you are good. Your parents love you, right? And you are too much suffering because they're getting old. They're not going to go away in peace. So work on your attachment and you will help yourself big time. How can I stop loving someone that my feeling to him is controlling my whole life? Help. Mona, it sounds like you're codependent, okay? So in order for you to let go of someone who does not love you, you have to work on your self-worth. Let me ask you a question. And let me ask everyone a question, because today the subject is, can you feel worthy of your goals? Can you feel worthy, Mona, of being by yourself? And this is more related to entrepreneurs, for people who have a business, who started a business, who want to start a business, who are jumping into a business. And let me get a sense of who you are, you guys. If you are an entrepreneurial person, if you consider yourself an entrepreneur, either you have a business, you started, you're successful, you're thinking of starting, give me a heart or a like, just for me to understand how many people here have an entrepreneurial mindset or are entrepreneurs. Have a nice day. Okay, so I see some hearts and so I get the sense that there are people who are entrepreneurial. So when it comes to worthiness, right? Thank you, Hat. Thank you. That's an ice cream. That's so funny. Thank you. Right. So I get the sense, I get heart. So I can see that we have many entrepreneurial people in the audience. So what I invite you to do is, I want you to do a quick check-in. What is your worthiness level? Do you feel worthy of your goals? Let's say you have a company and you want to grow it to hundreds of employees, or you want to bring it to a huge number in your business, or you want to expand, or you're just starting out and you're thinking, how can I make my first $100,000 or something like that? Do you feel worthy? When you're thinking about those goals, okay, this is where you are and this is where you want to go in your life, in your business, whatever. These big dreams, do you feel like you're worthy of those things? Or when you think about them, you think you feel like you're feeling guilty, or you're feeling like you don't deserve that, or you're feeling like you're being greedy, or any kind of negative feelings when you think about your goals? I'm very, very curious, right? So do you think you feel worthy of your goals, right? When you think about all the things you want in life, lots of money, lots of success, a beautiful life, giving away a lot of money, helping other people, helping yourself, helping your family, creating an impact with your business. Do you feel guilty thinking about that, or do you feel excited about that? I'm curious. I'm curious, and just let me know, you guys, how is it that you feel? Do you feel like you are worthy of your goals, or do you feel like you're not worthy of your goals? And this is a very extremely important topic, very, very important topic that I would love to address with you today. All right. And I see you guys comments in Arabic. I'm sorry, I cannot read Arabic, but I'm going to translate them. I love my goal, but what is the community around does not support? That's a fantastic point. How can I overcome the frustration stage? Very good question. I love, okay. So I love that. So what I hear, I'll address this. I love my goal, but what if the community around does not support? And Shal, I just had a full video that I published on my YouTube page yesterday, 1 hour training, 1 full hour training, like this one. I published on my YouTube page yesterday. Run on my profile, click the Instagram button, you'll have my YouTube link, go there and you can watch 1 full hour training on how to overcome the lack of support from your community, okay? How can I overcome the frustration stage? Miscute. Okay, my question is, what is it that you're frustrated about? Tell me, what are you frustrated about? It's very important. I love my ex-husband friend. I can't open him with my feelings. What can I do in this situation? Power BTS. Let me ask you this. If you consider yourself as an extreme, if you would be your own best friend, imagine your situation, your best friend that you absolutely love, she's going through that, or he's going through that. What advice would you give them? And please share here, what advice would you give them in this situation? Okay? All right, what card should I use if all of my 3 children die in a car crash? I hope, I'm very, very sorry for your loss. There are no words to console that kind of loss. I'm just sending you lots of love. That's pretty much I can do. I need answer. Oh, okay. I stress about that. What is it that I'm feeling low and don't have any energy to do anything, but I go to work to do the same, right? So many interests. So what's interesting is that many times we feel low energy and we don't know why. And most of the time, that type of low energy we experience because of an internal conflict, right? When you have an internal conflict between what is it that I want to be, right? Like you're thinking about your goals in your life, in your business, how much do you want to achieve, how much money you want to make. So you have one part of you is dreaming, one part of you knows that it can do so much more, so much more. But another part says, who do you think you are? You're not entitled to dream this big. Really? You want all of those things? You should feel guilty. How about all the people around you? Who can relate to that? Do you guys relate to that? Do you have the feeling like one side of you, it's once more, no, you have so much more potential. You can do so much more in your business. You can do so much more in your life. You can achieve all these goals one side of you. And the other side says, hell no. This is for them. Maybe they can achieve, but not you. Is this something that you recognize in yourself? And I'll be curious to know. Share with me, you guys. Is this something that you recognize? Because if this is the case, if you feel like there are 2 parts of you, yes, Rajesh, if you feel like there are 2 parts of you within you, one part who has desires, who wants to achieve goals, who knows you can do more, and the other part is like, no way, you should be feeling guilty for wanting more. You should just be grateful with what you have and stop wanting more, right? Because if you are in that place, then this life is for you. Then most probably you struggle Yes, I have been to Saudi before. Yes, I have it, right? So if that's the case, what we're struggling with on this negative side is your own self-worth. I want to do well and achieve my goals. Exactly, because you know, one part of you, your part of you who is succeeding says, hey, we have things to do. You're wasting your life here. You are wasting your life. You know you can do better. And you know you can. But then there's this other part says, you want more? You don't deserve more. Right? Who do you think you are? You want more money in your business? You should be grateful that you even have a business. You want more money in your business? That's going to be a struggle. You want more money in your business? What? That's so ungrateful. That's being ungrateful, right? In this case, what we're supposed to do. So I can see that many people are, what are you talking about? Good question. My name is Coach Leo and welcome to this live. We're talking about how to feel worthy of your goals, right? How to feel worthy of your goals. So how to overcome this. I am not a teacher. I'm a professional coach. I work with high achievers, with entrepreneurs, with CEOs, with tech entrepreneurs, with online entrepreneurs, and I help them build the life they deserve and desire. I'm a TikTok coach as well, and I'm blessed to share all of this with you. So if you have that kind of feeling between what is it that you want to achieve and this part of you who says, nah, it's not for you, always holding you back. You cannot want more. It makes you feel like you don't deserve to have more. What's happening here is your self-worth, the level of your self-worth is influencing your success, right? Your level of self-worth is influencing and determining what kind of, like, I just made up a word. That's crazy. You can tell English is not my mother tongue, but it's okay. You guys understand me, right? So it's all good. So the relationship between you and your self-worth, it's influencing something that has nothing to do with you, which is your success, which is your business, which is your growth, which is realizing your full potential, which is making more money, having more success, achieving your goals, right? So there are two things here in play. There's your self-worth and there are your goals. So step number one, thank you so much, nobody. Thank you. You are an amazing 5747. You're an amazing person as well. I can feel that. You are absolutely amazing. Okay. I expect you to talk about goals. Very good expectation. HH, I hope I meet your expectation today. So I'm just translating the comments, guys. I expect you to say about money and such. Okay, I understand. But what I'm trying to, so in this training, I'm trying you to bring to your attention, to your awareness, why you're not succeeding. Okay, because many people say, well, Leo, I know I can, I have all these dreams, but it's just something holds me back. So the first step is what, right? The first step, okay, if I'm going from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, what I need a map. I need to understand where is the road and how I can get there. So literally when you come to me, Leo, I started a business and you know, it's a struggle, it's a constant struggle. I seem to have good ideas and I know I can succeed, but something holds me back. So the number one thing to do is to become aware, right? And let me tell you a story. Do you want a story? What do you mean by that? Okay, I agree with you, right? So you talk about how to appreciate yourself to reach your goals. It's much more than that. Thank you so much. Thank you for your gift, Ami. So it's much more than appreciating yourself. So you can appreciate yourself, but when we talk about self-worth and how much you're worth or how much you're not worth, it's a very different thing from liking yourself. Very, very different thing. So self-worth is something that it's fundamental. So it's runs way more deep. Your self-worth runs way more deeper than just liking yourself. It's literally goes into the essence of who you are. And depending on how much you think you're worthy or not, that's how you're going to show up in your business. And what's holding you back big time from achieving that number in your business, from achieving that goal, from bringing more people into your business, from starting that business, what's holding you back? The number one thing, and I'm talking from my experience, from almost 10 years of experience from coaching and professionally coaching over 3 years with my CEO clients, what I realized is the way you treat yourself, specifically the way you see your self-worth, it will directly affect your business in the most direct way. There is no way around it. How do I know? From my clients. So I had this client. So this particular client was very successful, but he felt like he reached a ceiling. So he was running successfully for several years and he wanted to expand a business, right? He wanted one of his businesses because he had 2 businesses. So he badly wanted to expand his business, but he was completely covered in guilt. That's how he felt. He felt guilty all the time. He felt guilty that he told himself, I already have 2 businesses. Why would I want to expand more, right? But he knew the side of him. So that's what happens. The interesting thing is that you have reached the success, but you have the side of you says, no, you have to keep going. You have more to give. You have more to achieve. You have more to impact. So he had this need, he was not fulfilled, right? That was keeping him awake at night, right? He knew that he can do so much more. But he was completely paralyzed by guilt. Because he had a family, he felt guilty that he doesn't spend enough time with the family, he did not feel worthy. So he was telling me, I don't think I deserve this. I'm already successful. I should be grateful for what I have. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that people have. They confuse selfishness, right, with lack of self-worth, right? What can I make if I don't have any goals? Just explore. If you don't have any goals, that's okay. It means you have to accept that and explore what is it that you'd like to have in this life. I have goals, but I don't know how to reach them. It's so hard. I know exactly, Mona. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what I mean. Hi, Roa. How are you doing? Roa, by the way, I posted that video on my YouTube, so you can go back and check it out about the support of the family, right? So, and for everyone, you guys, please go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, so you can find the link in my bio, click on the Instagram page. All right, thanks, Coach. Absolutely, Raw. Okay, so we're talking about self-worth. So what's holding you back from reaching your goals? Thank you, IX. It's most probably the lack of self-worth, right? It's lack of self-worth. What do you mean, Leo, lack of self-worth? What I mean is that somehow, somewhere, at some point in your life, you've decided that you are not, it's not that you're not good enough. Something happened. And we explore this deeply in my online courses, but something happened. And at some point, you decided that you can't do what you want to do, because that's a selfish thing to do, okay? Who can relate to that? Who can relate to that? Who thinks that this thing that I'm going to do for myself, for my business, start my business, grow my business, address my success, it feels selfish? Who can relate to that? I have goals, but I'm stuck with a day job and can't stop that because it takes care of my family living. I understand, Rajesh, but there is a solution for that as well. Always my life moving from one to another step is very slow. What I have to do. Patience, user 587. Patience and listen to your life. Okay. At the phase of my life, I can relate. Wrong. Okay. So you're feeling like if you are to focus. So you feel like if you are to address your goals, if you are to go for it, for your potential, you would feel selfish. You'd feel like, well, there's so many other things I need to do for other people instead of doing this thing for me. Do you feel this way? Right? I have that. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Like, I don't deserve. So that's how, so now we're doing, okay, how can I identify that I'm not worthy? You might feel like you don't deserve spending time for yourself. You don't deserve doing all of these things for yourself, right? It's very, very, very deceiving, right? And the lack of self-worth over time does not go away. That's another problem with lack of self-worth. When you don't feel worthy of your goals, you can't, it's not like a headache. It doesn't go away. It stays, and you might learn what happens. The interesting thing, you might learn how to deal with this thing, but it never goes away unless addressed. Now let me ask you this. What is it that you did not do in your life because you don't feel like you deserve? So you thought of an idea, you thought of something to do, but you did not do it. You did not take action because you don't feel worthy. I think my family needs more. There you go. Yeah, you know, all the time I'm feeling boring and I just want, and I don't know. In age, okay, is age a barrier to achieving your dreams and life goals? Miss Cute, what do you think? Do you really think age is a barrier to achieve our lives? Age is an excuse. How about that? Age, as long as you're awake, you're breathing, you're walking, it's a good time to start achieving your goals, okay? How to get rid of OCD thoughts. Nadine, I might not be the best person to help you with this. You might want to see a psychologist or a therapist. And by the way, from what I hear, it's easily addressed, So I'm probably not the best person, but please seek a therapist or a psychologist, and I'm sure they'll help you with this. A group taught me to move. I'm interested. What do you mean by that? So you guys, we're talking about self-worth and how to feel worthy of your goals. Because at the end of the day, I want you to succeed. I want you to achieve the life you deserve and desire. I really want this for you, right? And in order for us to achieve there, we have to remove anything that holds you back, holds you from achieving that. And today we're talking specifically about self-worth. And self-worth basically sounds like I don't deserve to take time for myself. I am selfish if I take time for myself in my business. I am not good enough if I fully focus on what I have to do and on my goals. And if this is something that you're struggling with, it is directly related to you struggling with your self-worth. She means that she needs someone to translate. TikTok is not the best translation. Yes, I agree with you. It's not, by far is not the best, but that's the tool that we have. So what happens when you overcome the self-worth problems? And again, I'm giving you examples from my coaching. When people overcome this self-worth, because lack of self-worth, when you subconsciously believe that you're not worthy of your goals, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to achieve your goals. I mean, it's just as simple as that. What's going to happen? You'll always feel like you're struggling. You'll always feel like you're running behind the train, that you're almost there, but you're not there yet. You'll always feel guilty. So if you don't address the self-worth problem, you will feel always guilty. Other people feel shame. So shame like, I'm bad for taking time for myself. I'm bad for saying no to all of other people around me and focusing on my goals. I'm a bad person. That's what it actually means. Actually, you don't need to translate the Arabic comments. The most of them is nothing. Okay, no, oh well, but it's still, I think it's important. If people are here, you know, it's important for me to take a look. Okay, right, plastic Arabic to translate, you understand. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to take care, if we want to succeed in life, if you want to bring that excitement, if you want to feel alive, if you want to overcome that neediness from the boyfriend that doesn't like you or anything like that, we need to address the self-worth. Because when you do that, you finally, because millions of people ask me, Leo, how can I be focused? Leo, I know what I need to do, but I'm not doing. Leo, I have my goals, but I don't know how to achieve them. The first step you have to do is address, you have to feel worthy of that. You have to feel like, right, I deserve this, right? This is absolutely important. And you know what? When people start businesses or they start it and they want to succeed, they're looking for money, they're looking for funding, they're looking for all these things that, yes, are important. All those tools are important in their business, but they don't address the most important thing. They don't address the fact that they don't feel deserving of that money, off that goal, off whatever they want to achieve. And that's crazy, because when a person does not feel deserving, they will push that thing away, because that's what happens. If you don't address, if you don't work on feeling like you deserve what you're doing, what you're going to do, you're going to sabotage yourself. You're going to push it away because you deep down you don't believe you deserve it, right? How to do that with my children, I suppose. Just stick around, right? Stick around. So when you feel worthy, when you feel like you deserve things, you attract them, right? So people say, oh, laws of attractions is so out there, does not have a physical basis. It has everything. It's very, very real. Because when you believe, you say, no, I deserve to have my own company. I deserve my company to be successful. I deserve my business to grow. I deserve all of those things. What happens is that you then attract all of that in your life. How? By taking according decisions. So how manifestation works? People are very confused, extremely confused, because they think manifestation is this abstract thing, is not realistic, is not working right, and so on. It's very, very wrong. Because when you believe that you deserve something, guess what happens? You take different decisions in your business. You might be able to take more risks. You might be able to say yes to big opportunities instead of being afraid and pushing them away. When you believe that you deserve it, what's happening? You say yes to those opportunities. So the key takeaway is, why is it absolutely important to remove this self-worthiness or lack of self-worthiness hurdle from your life? Because you will take radically different decisions, and because of those decisions, you will have radically different results in your life and in your business. Did that resonate? What do you guys think? And I'm curious, this is a huge thing. That's how manifestation works. That is the secret behind the secret. Many people are confused, right? How to reduce a reprimand feeling. By working on your self-worth. I need to say more. What's holding you back is the lack of self-worth, lack of belief that you deserve it. Many people are confused, and it's annoying for me to see that they're doing the wrong things, that they're not gonna help them. They're in business, they're looking for business coaches, they're looking for tactics, they're looking for this, they're looking for that. Good luck. If you don't think you deserve it, you will always be pushing away and take wrong decisions. That will lead you down and will not lead you up. And I feel very passionate about this. Very, very passionate, because people continuously follow the wrong advice. And it's extremely frustrating for me to watch that, because it feels like, for me, when I see people doing that, they're running in loops. They're not coming out of the circle. But what will actually take them out of the circle is the ability to say, hey, that's not, all this doesn't work. I've tried again and again and again, doesn't work. You need to step out of that and address your self-worth. Does it make sense, you guys? How do you feel? I'm sorry for boring you, and for everybody who's joining, we are talking about self-worth and how to feel worthy of your goals. How to feel worthy of your goals, right? So why if I need, okay, you really did give me energy this morning. Nobody 5747. And besides that, okay, you guys, so here's the disclosure. I have a gift for you, and I'm gifting this for the next week for everybody who's watching this live. In my profile, you'll see a link. So besides all the information today, I'm giving you a free 3 steps blueprint on how to overcome procrastination. Because procrastination is the next big one. So once you address the self-worth problem, the next step is the procrastination. Leo, I'm not doing things, I don't know. Go right now. There's the link, one simple link in my bio. Click that. There will be a few questions, and you will, answering those questions, you will immediately receive the 3 steps on how to overcome procrastination right now, how to delete, how to remove procrastination, how to feel motivated and inspired to take action all the time. Right now, go to my profile, click the link, and that will take you to my email list. And you will receive right now the blueprint. There's a 1-page blueprint cheat sheet on how to remove procrastination right away. Stay safe, have a great day. It was nice to meet you. MRY, make sure you follow me, make sure you get your 3 steps to how to remove procrastination, and we'll see you next time. How can I do it? My family holds me back. Mooney 999, go to my profile immediately. You'll see the Instagram link. There is the YouTube link. So if you click the Instagram link, there's the YouTube link, and I posted yesterday 1-hour training on how to achieve your goals even without family support. It's there on my YouTube. It's 1-hour training. Go right now and watch it. Okay. So self-worth. So why I feel passionate about that is because self-worth is at the essence of you moving forward. Don't go on for tactics, for strategies. Work with what's the most important. Because when you're working with tactics and strategies in your business and this and this and that, you're literally taking a Panadol for your headache, when actually what you have a tumor, right? Because the lack of self-worth equals to a tumor. It's that bad. It will poison your entire life. It will hold you back in everything. It will definitely hold you back in your business. It will definitely hold you back in your relationships if you're looking to have one, because what's going to happen in your relationships, you're going to always undermine yourself. You will be giving too much. So what happens in relationships when you feel you're not worthy? So a relationship should be what? 50-50. Okay, and I'm talking a professional relationship, a personal relationship, any kind of relationship should be 50-50. But when you feel that you're not worthy of yourself, of your goals, or whatever, you put yourself here. That's how this looks like. So that I'm speaking to someone who asked me about relationships, and you love them and you feel heartbroken and they don't care about you. It's because you initially yourself, because you don't think you're worthy, you put yourself here. You give them 70, 80, 90%, and you say, oh, I'm not worthy. And you yourself, you put yourself at 10% in this relationship. Do you see how unfair this is? And nobody did that to you. It's not this person did this to you. No, you yourself came into the relationship with the lack of self-worth. You yourself positioned at 10%, and you give. You help. Don't worry about me. Let me meet your needs. Let me do whatever works for you. Any restaurant, where do you want to eat? Anywhere we want to go. Anything that you want, because you think you're not worthy. You think that through manipulation and through giving them overgiving, you're so happy that they're around. You see how self-worth undermines you in every aspect of your life. In every aspect of your life. Does it make sense, you guys? I'm curious. So I'm very passionate because it's frustrating to see people in business, in life, going about the wrong things. They want to fix, give me a strategy on how to. No, you have to work with essential things. You have to work with self-worth. Self-worth, addressing that, removes a million obstacles afterwards. Saves you time, brings you clarity and your business, determination and results. Because when we talk in business, what we want results, right? If you don't have results in your business, there is a reason. And many people go, let me do more advertising. Let me find more. No, and sometimes because they don't feel worthy of the money, of the success, of growing that, they're pushing it away, through wrong decisions, through not saying yes to new opportunities, just because they think that they are not worthy, and they bring that into the business. How many can relate? So I'm just very, very curious, you guys, if this makes sense to you, if you relate to this, I would be very curious to know. Just tell me what you think. So give me a like, a heart, anything that makes sense to you right now from what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. Because self-worth, it will either make or break your life or your business. It will make or break your life or your business. And if you guys need to jump off, before you jump off, I just want to tell you I have a huge gift for you. Before you jump off, go to my profile. There is a link over there, and if you click that link, you answer a few questions, you will receive my blueprint of 3 simple steps how to remove procrastination. It works for people who have a business or just in your personal life. It is a fantastic tool that I use for myself pretty much every day. So if you're jumping on, make sure that you go to that link and you grab your free cheat sheet on how to remove procrastination. So I'm curious, you guys, what is it that you're taking away so far? What is it that you agree with, or maybe something you don't agree with? Maybe you say, Leo, this doesn't make sense today, or yes, it makes sense. What is it that you're learning from today's live? I'm very, very curious. I can see there's few people watching, and I'm so excited. You really give my day positive energy. User 587556877. In what way? I'm curious. What change? I don't have a business. That's perfectly fine. You can apply the same principles in your life. This is not only for people with a business, because that's how you're going to, if you're not worthy, if you don't think you're worthy, you will show up differently in your relationships as well. You see the 1090, right? That what I just mentioned. So this is not at all only for business owners, for people who have a business. This is also for you, for your daily life. If you're going for a job, let me give you an example. You don't have a business, that's fine. You're going for an interview for a job. When you have low self-esteem, the employer, whatever condition they will say, you won't even dare to negotiate. You won't even dare to ask for a raise. You even dare to ask for a better position, or you even dare to go there and confront anyone. That's the problem, right? So it doesn't this is not only for business owners. I'm giving you an example for business just because that's who I empower, and my clients have massive results, unbelievable results. So I'm just sharing that. But self-worth, every aspect of your life that you can imagine, your physical body, oh my God, right? Many people struggle with physical appearance. They don't like how they look. They want to be more fit. They want to be more thin. They want to be more fat, whatever. So if you think that you're not worthy, guess what? You're not going to put in the effort. You're not going to put in the effort. Okay, let me just give you an example. If I go to Carrefour right now and I buy a pair of flip-flops that cost 10 dirham, will I care much for them? Because it's like, I don't care much, it's cheap, right? So I'll just leave them outside. Even if my dog chews them up, I won't care much, because they're not very worthy. They're not. And if I go and buy the same pair of flip-flops, I go and buy Gucci, for example, and then I spend 5,000 dirham on it. Oh my God. Like, I will just be blowing off the dust over the slippers and putting them in the box every single. I'll care, because I'll think, wow, this is really worth a lot of money. It's 5,000 dirham. So similarly, if your body, right? I learned I have to make the first step because I'm worth the money. You are worth because you are you, right? Because you are you. So that's how self-worth, even in your physical body. All of us, we worth the best thing in this life. I believe it. Yes. Yes, user 58. Absolutely, yes. Okay, fantastic. Absolutely. So we're talking about self-worth. So if you don't think you're worthy, you're not going to put in the work to be healthy. You're not going to put in the work to be healthy, to be fit, and so on and so forth. So addressing self-worth, whatever problem you're facing, whatever you feel that's holding you back, it has everything to do with your self-worth. And overcoming that, it takes, Abdallah, good morning, how are you? Welcome to the show. We're talking about self-worth and how to feel worthy of your goals. Very important topic, Abdallah. Okay, so I'm curious, self-worth. What is it that you learned so far? What is it that you're taking away? What is it that you feel that you need more of? Because, and now Leo, you ask me, Leo, but how can I work on my self-worth? It is very, very simple. You need to follow a plan. You need to follow a step. It's something that is done. Good morning, Zainab. Welcome to this live. So nice to see you here. We're talking about self-worth and how to improve and how to grow your self-worth, right? And how to feel worthy of your goals. Very, very important topic, right? Because many people run after 3 steps to this, 5 steps to that, but they're missing out. And yesterday we're talking about how to take back control over your focus, right? Equally, because people are talking about things that are not needle movers, right? So people in their business, they run after business coaches, this and this and that, but actually what they need to work on, they need to work on their own self-worth. Because when they feel worthy, everything changes in your life. When you feel worthy, you will value your time. And that's another thing why I'm giving away these 3 steps to how to remove procrastination. It has everything to do, it's important topic, Zainab, indeed it is. It has everything to do with your self-worth, everything, right? Because when you value yourself, when you think that you're worthy of your goals, you value your time. And that speaks to removing procrastination. When you value yourself, you value your boundaries, right? And that is the difficult conversation, indeed, right? That is essential. When you value yourself, thank you, I have to leave, hope to see you again. Nobody5747, remember to follow me and go and click the link and get your blueprint to remove procrastination. It's something that I use every day in my coaching, I use every day in my life. I hope that serves you well. Make sure to grab that. It's available, it's free, it's in my profile. Just click the link, answer a few questions, and you're gonna get that in your inbox very, very soon. Of course, absolutely, it'll be my pleasure. And follow my YouTube channel and you'll have all these live trainings are posted there, because I love TikTok but does not allow for long format videos. So all these lives are recorded and I publish them on my YouTube page. So be sure to subscribe and follow all of this, okay? So the lesson, the key takeaway from this live, I'd like you to walk away is, whatever blockage you experience in your life right now, in your business, in your relationship, ask yourself the question, do I feel worthy, or do I sabotage myself because I think I'm not worthy enough? Okay, let me repeat that. I want you to ask yourself this question today. Do I feel worthy, or do I sabotage myself because I don't think I'm worthy? And that goes to your career, that goes to your studies, that goes to your business, that goes to your relationship. Get to the root cause of the problem. Don't look at the symptoms. Don't look for shortcuts. Don't look for 3 steps to this. Don't look for motivational videos that keep you motivated for exactly 2 minutes, and after that makes you feel bad because you say, well, I was motivated 2 minutes ago. What happened to me now? Make sure that you take tools that work and actually can bring that transformation in your life once and for all. Not back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Leo, I'm doing this, then I'm doing that. I'm doing this and I'm doing that, okay? So, if you know me, guys, I'm all about good solutions. Be sure to go to my link and download the 3 steps how to remove procrastination. And I would love you to tell me, what is it that you are taking away from this life? What is it that one thing that you're going to go home or turn off this life and say, well, this is what I choose to, I'm choosing to ask myself. I'm choosing to look at my self-worth, right? And if you need help with that, hang on, I will have solutions for you, okay? Because self-worth is at the basis of everything. Don't go looking for strategies that don't work and simply waste your time. And I see a lot of this in my industry, and it's very frustrating to me because people are wasting their time not having results. And I'm sending you off with love. And thank you for being here. As I have another 4 minutes of this live, I'd love to take any questions. If you have any questions on the topic or any other questions that you might have, I would love to address them right now. So please let me know if you have any questions. I will take them now. And remember that this live training, as well as all the other live trainings, are published on my YouTube page. The link is in my profile. Just click on the Instagram icon. You'll have the YouTube link there as well, and you'll be able to watch this again and again and again, as many times as needed, on my YouTube page, because unfortunately TikTok does not allow long format content. And I can see you guys, you don't have any questions. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, user 5875. Thank you for being here. It is important to make sure that when you turn off this live, you actually go and do something about it. Create a change. Ask yourself that question. Go practically in your life and observe yourself from the outside. Literally, you'll have to be like 2 people. Go through your life, but remove yourself, observe yourself. What am I doing? Am I acting like an worthy person, or am I acting like I'm not worthy? Observe yourself, because awareness will give you a good indication and clarity on how is it that your relationship. Gamble 27, I love fashion too much, but sometimes I'm scared of people that around me to judge me. Aman, if you were Amania, if you were to imagine that you're 100% worthy, would you really care what other people think? Please answer my question. Thank you very much for your morning positivity, Rajesh. Absolutely, MNO, absolutely. Yeah, so good. Gamble 27, my absolute pleasure. Okay. So if you feel like you're afraid of judgment of other people, imagine yourself being 100% worthy. Would you still care? Okay. Because it's down to worthiness, down to self-worthiness. And it's possible to, and if you don't feel worthy, if you check in with yourself, say, Leo, yes, it's self-worth. Help me with that. Stick around. Stick around. Get your 3 steps to remove procrastination. And when you do that, you go into my email list, and I have wonderful, wonderful tips on everything, including self-worth. If this is you, make sure you get that sheet. Make sure you take. It's free. You apply it, and plus you are on the fast track of getting fantastic tips on all types of subjects. Maybe I have problems in self-worth. We all do to a certain point. Amania, we all do. So please be sure to link in my bio, answer 3 questions, get the 3 steps sheet, how to remove procrastination, and I'll keep you updated with my emails with a lot of helpful tips on all the topics, including self-worth, right? Because as we have seen from today, it affects everything. It affects your business, it affects your career, it affects your life, it affects your connections, it affects your relationships, and it affects your success. Because I want you guys to succeed. I want to remind you and send you off to conquer this day, to make sure it's fantastic, it's unbelievable. Make sure you shine, because you are here for a reason. You are here to create an impact. You are here to receive love. You are here to give love. That's why we're here. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? So if you agree, just let me know. Yes, Leo, we agree. We're here to receive and we're here to give love. That's why we're here. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. You're absolutely amazing. You are absolutely spot on, wonderful. Have a fantastic day ahead. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll catch you tomorrow. So I have a live tomorrow. Be sure to be here and have an amazing day. Bye.